There is a way that might seem right to a man, but it's really leading him into death. The book of Proverbs teaches us that. As you can see the title up there, straighten up your life. Straighten up your life. You ain't got to be no gangster all your life, thinking that that's the way. Because real talk, hanging on them streets, them corners, so-called homeboys, the people you think your friends, they ain't even with you. And you can get killed on that block. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in reality, he headed for destruction. See, this thing about laziness has went too far. We got so many lazy younger people, so many lazy older people. And don't nobody want to work no more. Everybody want to rob. But JT, what you getting at in this video? It's time for a change. Now I know we all change at different times. But I asked the young man the other day, I said, what do you want out of life? You know what he told me? This. He said this is his life. He said, I'm good at robbing folks. I'm good at pulling the trigger. And I said, you can live by the gun and you can die by the gun, because it is a way that seemed right. That was his way. He think this gun is right. He don't know this gun gonna get him killed. I say, what do you do all day, bruh? I sell dope. I keep this in one hand and I keep my dope in my other. And I'm hustling on the block. That's my life. That's the end of the conversation. And I'm gonna die that way. If you living for the streets, you ain't living for much. It's time to make a change, or it's gonna be a time to get killed. How many more youngsters they gonna bury from the block? I told y'all once before, where I'm from, they get this before they get a book in their hand. They have already killed with one of these before they graduate high school. You can get these on the street so easy. And I know plenty of youngsters, this is what they do. They stand on the block. This right here have gotten all of my homeboys killed, except a few. And as I was reminded this, let me give my big brother K-Ray a shout out as we was talking about dope dealers and pimps and prostitutes and players and fiends and all of the stuff that we grew up around that people just really didn't want to change. And we talked about laziness. You got so many youngsters, my mama take care of me, nigga. I ain't got to worry about nothing. How you get your clothes? My mama buy them, nigga. Where your dad at? He ain't never been around, nigga. So I learned how to get on the streets and hustle. Forget a job. This is my job. And if I want to come up and rob you, that's what I'm going to do. Take what you got. Young man got killed the other day breaking in this man's house. Kind of remind me of the movie South Central. Man heard the intruder breaking in his house, blowed his head off, not knowing he was just an 18-year-old boy who broke in the house trying to rob him. These can get you killed, but they also can protect you. There is a way, a better way. And the only way we're going to make it if we go Christ's way. See, you ain't got to be all thugged out, all gangstered out, just to try to prove you are not no punk. Because everybody that said I ain't no punk pretty much buried in the ground now. I got to tote this because, nigga, I ain't no punk. This is what make me hard. Man, let me tell you something. Being a man, carrying a gun don't make you no man. Smoking weed don't make you no man. Going around having all these babies from all these baby mamas don't make you no man. Let me get a little bit blunt with you. Your penis don't make you no father. It makes you a male. It takes a real man to be a man. It takes God to be in you for you to be that godly man. This ain't got nothing to do with you being a man. Most people that got these, that have used them the wrong way, are gone. Stepping up, taking care of your responsibilities is what makes you a man. Stop living off of your damn woman. Let me get back to laziness, K-Ray, because I told you I was going to come a little hard in this video. This ain't your normal King James Bible video right here. This is for the others who know who they are, who watch me. But y'all know I got straight love for you. You ain't got to be thugged out all the time, bruh. And my boy Chemo, you already know. See, you already got one brother dead from the streets. You had a younger brother dead from the streets. And now you trying to head down the same path that got them killed. You ain't got to wind up like your brothers. You can make that change, but you know what? You're going to have to put this gun down. Put the bullets down. Because it is a better way. Even though things are not cracked up like they should be, but you can't worry about that. God never told us that this life was going to be easy. I never in my life now to growing up, I would have never thought so many people got all these habits but can't get a damn job. You cannot have habits without no job. If you're going to have habits, support your own damn habits. Everybody I know around here got to go. You know what amazes me? I'm not going to work no 9 to 5. But it's always the way they come up with that crack money. Come up with that dope money, that beer money, that lotto ticket money, scratch off ticket money. Support your habits, but you won't have no job. So your thing is to go door to door. I told you, K-Ray, we talked about this on the phone. I said it's too many people want you to feel sorry for them. That's where you got to draw the line at with folks. Yeah, you love them and you care about them, but you ain't no fool. Real talk, you really helping them kill themselves if you keep on buying them, giving them money and they going to the dope house with it. I saw this man the other day. Had a sign up. Need a job. I just said, let me see what he about. Pulled the car over. I said, get in, man. I said, I got a job, man. I know a man that's hiring right now that got a job for you. You know what he did? Got back out of the car. Man, I don't need no job. Brother, I'm just trying to get me some money to get me some dope with. I said, at least you're honest. But while you sitting out here feeling sorry for yourself and talking about, well, you hungry. One of the signs, I forgot what the sign said, but man, I tell you, people got a way of doing things. But back to get on subject, y'all know I did an older video about guns. See, one thing about these guns, once you snap that trigger back and pull it and take a life, that life is not coming back. And once you pull that trigger, you're going to have to deal with that the rest of your life. You know, it's been a bunch of people that have done this right here. Pop! Blow their brains out. They took the easy way out because life got too hard for them. So they put the gun in their head and they pull the trigger because didn't nobody care about them. Don't take your life. Y'all know who I'm talking to in this video. And if I can reach you any way I can, my heart goes out to you. I don't want to get no phone call tomorrow night saying, JT, Lil B got killed, man. He got killed on the block. He got killed, murdered. So I'm shedding a little tear now because I just got a phone call from somebody else who couldn't put it down. We not reaching out enough, people. We not loving enough. We ain't showing no compassion. And say everybody talking about they ain't doing this, they ain't doing that, but who going out helping? Gangsters. You can take a turn in your life. You don't have to die on that block. It's too many beautiful women that's with the dope dealer, and the dope dealer done got shot, killed, dead, or locked in prison. Now you stuck with another child who would never see his daddy, probably never again. There's a way that seems right to a man, but it could be death. We looking down the wrong streets. We looking toward the wrong people. Your homeboy can't help you. Your homeboy can get you in more trouble. Matter of fact, your homeboy can get you killed. Watch who you riding with. Watch who you hanging around. See, I learned a lot growing up. I learned who not to hang around. K-Ray, how many times did we see people getting killed? Or how many times did I leave your house and all I heard was these guns? How many times did I have to dive over to miss the bullets? I thank God that I'm still here. Me and my twin was just talking about this. I thank God I didn't get killed like some of us, man. We still here. We still breathing because God got a greater purpose. Not saying he didn't have a purpose for them. As I'm thinking about little Ricky. As I think about little Ken K-Ray. As I think about Flip. As I think about so many of them out here didn't even make 25 years old, 30 years old, dead, gone. This ain't the way, man. Put it down or get killed. Running the women, the grills in your mouth. I gotta be thugged out. What you gonna do when all that falls down? What you gonna do when your homeboys don't want to hang with you no more? What you gonna do when you're not all that popular? Who you gonna fall down on? It's too many cats living off their mama. It's too many mamas spoiling them. Well, why you ain't pushed them out there to do nothing? That's my baby. My baby, my baby, my baby. Your baby need to learn to stop living off of you. And I know it's hard when daddy ain't around. That's why I pray so hard for the single moms. Everybody I know nobody I know really got a father in the home. So the streets is getting them. My youngsters, if you're listening at me, y'all know who y'all are. Think about it. Think about your consequences. Think about it real hard. And I'll leave y'all with that. It's a better way. But do you want it? Or do you want to continue to live the street life, the hustling life? Everybody that I grew up with that hustled right now are dead or in the penitentiary. Because where I stay, they sweeping the block. They cleaning it up. Undercovers is taking over. And you should value your life. You should value your life. And I know it's hard to try to find some positive do because ain't nothing positive in the neighborhood. See, folks that ain't from the hood, they ain't gonna feel this video. You gotta come from the gutter. You gotta come from the projects. You gotta come from where it went down at to feel where JT coming from in this video, because that's what I grew up in. It wasn't nothing good hardly about where I grew up at. It was just violence. People selling dope to their own mother. Prostitution. Walk down the alley and see people shooting up crack. Come on your doorstep and shoot it up. Dope fiends coming up on your porch asking you let them give you some all sex for $5 or $6. Robbing the stores up there. Thank God we still here, K-Ray. And I'm going to leave on that note. Peace. I'm out.